My name is Shauna Smith, and I've been coming to Peak Pain Relief for 6 months. So I have been suffering with years and years of sciatica. I have a kind of like a twist spine, and my pelvis is a little twisted as well, and that's due to overuse. I'm a ski instructor, and so I've had a lot of injuries and snowboarding stuff, and that's caused some problems with my spine. And so I've experienced sciatica for probably about 10 years. And once I found out about Jen and her services, I was like, "Ooh, I want to try this." And she encouraged me to try it because of it's well known for nerve damage and nerve issues. And so I was really excited about it. And my experience prior to working with Jen was I would drive for 15 minutes and I'd be in excruciating pain up to like 7 out of 10. And I'd have to like pull over sometimes, do some stretching, and then it was just miserable. And I have a commute when I work. It's like 2 hours. And when I get to the resort where I have to teach, it was like, I don't even know if I can teach. And I'd stand and I would be in so much pain after like 15 minutes that it was just miserable. And my resolve was to take pain medications. And a lot of the pain medications that are over the counter don't work, especially with my issues. And so I went to doctors. I had steroid shots. I went to physical therapy, and nothing seemed to work. So I thought, well, this is my life. I've got to deal with this. And driving and working and everything were affected. And I just thought, this sucks, one of those issues where you thought nothing would help. After I finished, I walked, I got in my car and I was like, no way. I can't even believe the relief that it gave me. And it helped for maybe 24 hours, and then I came back again, and it helped like a day, and then I came back again, and then it helped took it away. And so I'm so much happier now. As far as my quality of life, I can sleep. It affected my sleep. I'd have to turn every hour because it hurt so bad when I was sleeping. And so now I'm having full night's rest. Sleep can be terrible. A lot of the times, doctors prescribe heavy-duty medication when nothing else works on a regular basis. And what that does, it affects your thinking, your processing, anything that helps you, live your life in a higher functioning way. And I can't do that when I'm teaching people. I can't do that when I'm active. And and I can't perform my best when I'm in pain. And so Jen's solution is amazing. It's almost it's like the fairy dust. For me, thinking about personally that I can sleep better, perform my job, be happier, because there's this pit where you think that I'll have to live this for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm still young. I'm in my 50s. And thinking about another 30 years in pain is it's depressing, completely depressing. And so the fact that there's this miracle machine that makes a difference is amazing. And to think of how it's going to impact so many people's lives if they know about it. And I think that's the gift that this machine is providing so much pain relief to so many different people. And that's exciting. And exciting for me too that I know that I can come back to Jen if I ever need, if it comes a little bit back, or I'm suffering for a different issue, or I had some pain in my foot, and I used her laser. And I was just like, Jen, I'm having this issue where when I'm walking, it hurt. I can barely drive too, and the bottom of my foot. And she goes, why don't you come over and try the laser? And I tried the laser, and with it was gone. And then she said, well, and it came back a little bit more the next time, and she plopped me on the machine, and it was gone again. And so I haven't had any issues and I found out it was some inflammation and from some plantar fasciitis, and that pain just went right away. And so these tools that she has are just, they, like I said, they're magic fairy dust. And I can't believe that it exists. After, when you go into the mainstream medical community, and the first thing they do is just write a prescription that affects so many different parts of your body, you know. And the symptoms can be so random for one issue. But to go into Jen's office, be resolved within a couple of minutes, and then maybe come back and get some treatments and then have total resolution is just like a miracle without any pain meds. What I would like people to know about the Scrambler and the laser treatment is that it's hard to process that it could be so easy, that it'd be so simple, and that people haven't heard about it maybe before. And I think that unknowing can be a little scary, but the truth is it exists and it works, and it can provide so much relief for so many people with a list of symptoms.